Okay, I don't know why it cut off, but it did. So anyways, yes, I'm the one that was a stay-at-home, and I've been at home now for a year, like I said, but it's time to go back to work. So actually what I wanted to do is I wanted to go back to college and get my bachelor's degree. And when I had called to look about getting into the program, they told me that I would need to be working in my profession, doing at least 12 hours a week. So I started the job hunt, found the job of my dreams, basically. Well, maybe not of my dreams, but it's at the hospital would be my dreams. And so I'm going back to labor and delivery, but I'm going back full time because that's what they had a need for. They had a part-time and a full-time position, and I went ahead and accepted the full-time. So I'll be going back to that and then starting my bachelor's program. So yeah, my stitching time is going to be very limited. That's another reason why I'm going to be having the stash caches, so that way I can hide them from my husband. And I feel bad about saying that because he supports me in it, but he's also reminded me a couple of times that I had better be doing a lot of studying. And he then said, that means no stitching. And I said, wait a minute, I get at least 30 minutes a day. Well, I'm hoping that I'll get at least an hour a day. I don't know how true to life that is, because when I start working, I'll be doing the night shift, and I will come home and it's like go to bed and wake up by 2 o'clock to pick up my daughter. So in reality, when I count everything out of the things that I do and the things I want to do, I'm only going to get 4 hours of sleep, which I've done in the past, but I wasn't stitching like I was. So anyways, my husband just texted me and said, stop being a bully. He's at work. It has nothing to do with anything, but it's so fitting. I'll tell you guys why. It's horrible. My husband buys Roundup, and that's a horrible thing for the environment. So I told him, because I'm, one of those like hippy dippy girls, I told him, I'm going to try and see what vinegar does to the weeds. And sure enough, vinegar kills the weeds. So I texted him today and I said, stop buying Roundup. And I'm going to tell him why. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for him to get home and tell him. Because we try to do everything organic. And then, we're spraying Roundup on the grass, which I would love to get rid of the grass and just have nothing but vegetable gardens and stuff. But another long story short, when my husband retires, which will be in less than 10 years, we're planning to move. So this was my home of dreams, but now I know that there will be another house someday. So I don't know if I want to spend the money in uprooting all that lawn and everything, because that makes it a hard sell too, unless somebody wants a big beautiful garden. And I do have a beautiful garden in my backyard. Okay, anyways, so there's that. Now on with the tag. Okay, if you guys hung in here, that's amazing. So this tag I found watching Carolyn Mazio. Is it Mazio? Mazio? Hey, if you had to say my last name, you guys would butcher it. I'm not even going to tell you guys. It doesn't even matter. But so I watched her video where I found a tag, and she said that she got it from Nicole at Whimsidaisical. And I apologize, I have not had the chance yet to watch that video, but I will someday. So my husband again. So anyway, sorry. So she said that Carolyn said that she picked it up off of Chelsea, who got it from Nicole. I just want to give credit to where credit is due. Okay. So the first question is, where do you live? As I've said before, I live in California, Southern California. I am very close to the beach. I can go to the mountains within an hour and a half time, the desert in an hour and a half time. We have a lot of major theme parks, Disneyland. When they set their fireworks off at night, I definitely can hear them. If I go outside and stand in the street, I can watch them. So I'm in a pretty good place here in California. What do you do for a living? Well, I just told you guys I am a registered nurse, and I have been for nearly 15 years. I've done the whole gamut of working on a medical surgical floor, taking care of trauma patients, post-op patients, pre-op patients. I've done labor and delivery for the majority of it. I've done postpartum. I worked in the nursery with the infants. I worked as a nurse manager in a clinic doing advanced wound care. That was a lot of fun. It's kind of gross, but I like it. It's not any gross than delivering babies, I don't think. So, they both have smells. They both involve a lot of bodily fluids, and I love it. What are your 3 favorite hobbies other than cross stitch? I love to garden. Let's see, what else do? I try to make cards. I'm not very good at it, but I try, and I'll stick with trying to do that. And I enjoy scrapbooking. I really enjoy scrapbooking. There was another hobby that I was thinking of that I like and that I rarely mention to people. Oh, I love to do family research. And sometimes I will spend my time helping others to do some of their research, and sometimes it's just all pure just for me. So it's very fascinating. Sometimes I'll have to do some videos on that because that's fun. Do you have any children? I do. I have 2 actually. One is my stepson, and he's in college now. And then I have my 7-year-old daughter, and I love her to pieces. Do you have any pets, and what are their names? I do. I have 2 dogs. We have Phoenix. He is a big chocolate brown lab. He's a rescue. He was abandoned as a puppy because he had parvo, and so the vet called my husband and said, "Hey, you have a black lab. Would you like a chocolate lab?" And then told my husband he's really sick. He has parvo, but we think we have him on the mend, and if you take him, that'll be $4,000. So my husband, with the biggest heart in the world, he took the dog. Sometimes you could tell the dog is missing something. We also have another rescue, and his name is Charlie. He's a little white Maltipoo. He is so cute. I can hear him. He's out there. He'd probably come in if I opened up the door, but we have 3 fish. We have one named Bubbles, and he is a beta. We've had him for about 2 years now, and then we just got 2 minnows. We had 8, and they're just like goldfish. They die quick. It was a school project, and we took home the extras. So we still have 2. What is your favorite movie? The Bachelor Mother. And The Bachelor Mother is an old black and white. Ginger Rogers is in it. It is so cute. I don't know what year it came out. I want to say it was from the 40s. Yeah, either the late 30s or early 40s. Love that movie. If you guys have the chance to see it and you love an old black and white, it's so cute. Favorite TV shows? I really don't have one. I don't really watch much TV. There's so many more other things I'd rather do. I do like some of the train wrecks, and so sometimes if they're on, I will watch them. Train wrecks such as... Oh, my husband makes fun of me. I will sometimes watch The Housewives of Orange County, because sometimes we'll run into 1 or 2 of them around here because we live that close to them. And there's something else. And Teen Mom OG, I like them because their children are the same age as my daughter. And I will watch The Amazing Race. But other than that, I really don't watch TV. I'm kind of boring like that. My favorite music, I don't listen to a lot of music either in the car. I usually am talking to my daughter or listening to something that I can get off of like YouTube or something. I'll listen to it in the car. But I would say country or classical jazz, like the 1940s, jazz stuff. Christian music, little kid music. I love little kid music. My favorite book. I don't have a favorite book per se. I do enjoy biographies. I think the last one that I read was a Sarah Palin one. She wrote 2 books that I know of. I read her first one through and through. Let's see, who else do I like? Oh, I just finished, and I just gave it away today. It was I Love You, Ronnie, and it was letters written to Nancy Reagan, First Lady Nancy Reagan from our President Ronald Reagan. And so that was really nice. I read that one while I was on vacation. It was really good. So history books, I figure if I'm going to spend some time reading that, I want to put something in my brain that I can talk about with others. Because when I was doing the whole watching the Jersey Shore thing, and that's what I talked about, my husband called me a mental midget. What one word describes me the best? And I thought about this, and I think it's compassionate. I think I have a lot of compassion for others. I have a lot of tolerance for other people. I have my opinions. I have very strong opinions, but I can show my compassionate side always. Who inspired you to do the YouTube videos? JP Peggy 2. She is an awesome woman. She's a crafter, paper crafter. I had mentioned that I wanted to possibly start making videos, and she just really gave me a little nudge to do it. So thank you so much, Peggy. You guys can find her if you're curious at JP Peggy, and it's the number 2. If you want to learn how to make cards, she gives easy card tutorials. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And as far as floss tube videos, I can't remember who I started making floss tube videos after watching. It might have been Coffee Stitcher. I'm pretty sure it was him. So thank you, Garrett, because I think we were having a conversation one night and he had kind of mentioned that I should do it. So yay. And all-time favorite snacks to munch on, and that was the Chelsea question. And I think it would be popcorn, and Trader Joe's right now has popcorn that is flavored with dill pickle. So sometimes while I'm stitching, yes, I don't care, I will eat that and have my drink. And that's why the other day I kind of spilt my coffee and it kind of got on some of my stuff, but that wasn't really stitching related, it just so happened to be there. So usually I'm very, very, very careful, but yeah. So that's me, and thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I can figure out how to put these 2 videos together. That'd be interesting, and it's probably going to take 1,000,001 years to upload, but I'm going to do it. So you guys take care. I'm going to miss watching each and every one of you every single day, because the minute I wake up, I'm watching a video, and the minute I go to sleep, I'm falling asleep watching somebody. You guys have really helped me out to learn different techniques and to get good ideas and to learn about having, rotations. And I think it was Sherry Burkett who had mentioned, in fact, I'm pretty sure it was Sherry Burkett who said that she has stitching crafts in different places. And I thought, oh, stash cache is everywhere, so I put my hand down, pull something out when my husband's not looking, and then put it down. And if I have to get up and leave the room, I'm not taking it with me. I can have one by my bed. I'll have one here in the office, and I figured I'll have one in the dining room where my daughter studies, and one in my car. Fabulous, right? So I will try to make updates as often as I can. I can't give any promises right now, but they might be short. I don't know. So wish me luck. My first day of work is tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get that stitching in, and I'm really going to get started. I really want to try to get started tonight on gathering honey. So we'll see. Anyways, you guys take care. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up and likes. That is so awesome, you guys. Thank you for the comments. It means a lot to me, and I will see you around the needle. All right, take care, you guys. Bye.